Hi, I'm Pearl. I'm one of the newest members at Victory Church in McKinney, and I want to tell you what God has done for me. One of the many things that God has done for me. Several years ago, I was drinking too much, and I heard God telling me over and over that you better stop drinking. You're going to become an alcoholic. And after 3 years of drinking daily, God took that away from me. And now I no longer drink, don't have the desire to drink, and I want to thank God for taking that away from me. And if He did it for me, He can do it for you. Thank you.
We've been coming here 3 years now and love it. The first time we walked through the door, we felt the love of God and we felt the love of people, and we've been feeling it ever since.
I was brought up in church and in Sunday school, and when I got older, I kind of went my own way, did my own thing like a lot of people do, and I got into alcohol and drugs and different things, and got into a little bit of a cult and different things, searching for things. So I went with her, and the first thing I saw was this lady getting slain in the spirit, and it kind of scared me, and I said, oh, I can't go back to a church like that. But the more that I thought about it, the more I wanted to. But I thank God for the experience with the different things that I went through, because it kind of made me aware of the spiritual world. I was not aware of the spiritual world at that time. But then I decided that I needed to turn my life over because I needed more of my life. Well, then that makes me to know that once saved, always saved is not the true thing, because I knew even at 12 years old I got saved, but at 30 I needed a Savior. So I got saved at 30 and tried to get my life back together. It took me about a year, and about a year later the Lord spoke to me and said, now you need to turn your life over to me. I had asked the Lord to come in my life, but I haven't given my life over. And that's when He delivered me from alcohol. And from that point on, I was growing and trying to learn and do the things that the Lord had brought me to. And since then, He has delivered me from headaches. I had migraine headaches, and I was going to school. At that time, I told the Lord I couldn't have migraine headaches and do what I was doing. And so He, one day during communion, He spoke to me and said, from this day forward, you'll never have another headache. And that was about 25 years ago, and I have not had another headache since. I thank God for that. And I thank God because at one point at 6 years ago, I had bladder cancer. And the Lord healed me from that. I had surgery on it and had chemo, but the Lord touched me and healed me. And I thank Him for that. And He's done so many things in my life. Well, I had been looking online and had been looking for a church to go to. I was going to a church that I wasn't happy with, and I wanted more. And I seen pastor online giving a sermon, and I said, boy, that's the kind of pastor I want to hear. That's the kind I could sit under. And so I decided, me and Mom came here one day and came in, and I was telling Tina about it, and I said, this is the church we got to go to. So when we came in, and she agreed with me and everything, and because I want a church that the pastor preaches it how it is. He doesn't sugarcoat. He doesn't tell you you're okay when you're not. And I want one that can stand here and pray with me and get into the Spirit with me, and then one that I can back up. And I choose to just pray and be with a church like this. And I'm grateful that God had led me here.